What's up, YouTube? It's your boy, Tony Mack, a return of the Mack. What's happening, y'all? And it's been about 3 weeks since I jumped on here and dropped a video, and I do apologize, y'all. Your boy been hustling, grinding, doing comedy shows, writing, doing a lot of things behind the scenes, y'all, and I have been a little bit lazy on getting on YouTube. I was gonna try to come up here with some elaborate excuse, but truth of it is, I just been a little lazy, y'all. I've been a little lazy. Look at my face. I ain't got no haircut or nothing, just looking rusty and crusty. You know what I'm saying? Y'all gotta pray for my wife. She gotta see this all the time. You know, fake Charles Barkley looking, just looking terrible. Anyway, man, I want to chop it up with y'all a little boxing, show y'all a little bit of my boxing knowledge, because y'all know I like to talk about football, a little bit of basketball, because I like sports, but not all of them. Not gonna lie to you. You're probably not gonna have much information on this channel about baseball. I'm not a fan of it unless I'm going to the game. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. Y'all ever notice that? You know, baseball lovers, I know y'all love baseball any kind of way y'all can watch it. We're not talking about y'all. We talking about like the other 80% of the country that don't watch it. You know what I'm saying? Have you ever noticed baseball is boring as hell on television, but if you go to the game, you can have the time of your life? It's weird like that. You know what I'm saying? Like the NBA. I'd rather watch the NBA during the playoffs than the regular season. I feel like they play too many games for these guys to give 100% during 82 games in a season. But during playoffs, it's more intense. You know what I mean? But I would go to a regular season game and enjoy myself at the game. Now, football, on the other hand, you can enjoy that anytime. You can watch football. You can watch old games in football and still enjoy it. Because who don't mind seeing big hits? It's like when Ray Lewis used to lay folks down, come across the middle field, look like a car accident. Got these numbers looking twisted when they get up. You know what I'm saying? You can enjoy that at any time. You know, or seeing Drew Brees back in the day when he used to air teams out effortlessly under that Sean Payton offense. You can watch that at any time. Like the San Francisco 49ers, just all the time, because that is the greatest team ever, and I don't care if you disagree. Matter of fact, if you do, I'm going to put this thing up, and you know which one I really want to use, but I don't want to get my page messed up. Anyway, boxing is also another one of those sports to me that I don't have to be at a live event to enjoy. I can enjoy watching on TV. I enjoy watching classic fights. And I want to give y'all my bold takes on certain things. Y'all see Tank Davis in the what they say, the clip, but y'all know, the thumbnail. That's the word I was looking for. Sorry, y'all. I can't think that fast sometimes. Anyway, y'all see Tank Davis up in the thumbnail. My dude. You know what I'm saying? And I say he's truly making his way to being the face of boxing. But I'm not here to just give Tank Davis his credit. Boxing right now, quiet as kept, is probably better than it's been the last 25 years if we looking at the level of competition. Now, I know if we talking about heavyweights, you know, you got Tyson Fury. You got, what's the other dude from one of the European countries? He do his thing too. I see Anthony Joshua, you know, he came up with a big knockout to save boxing. So he back in it, but the heavyweights ain't never gonna be like when you had Foreman, Frazier, Ali, Gustavo. Like you never gonna have that ever. You're not even gonna have it back when you had like Holyfield, Riddick Bowe, and you know, Mike Tyson and all those guys all around, Lennox Lewis, Shannon Briggs, all around the same time. Like, it's never gonna really go back to that, because all of your heavyweight champions is playing middle linebacker in the NFL now. All those guys that would have had the red, white, and blue as an American champion is playing another sport. You know what I'm saying? They getting their brain rattled in they playing another sport, you know? But if we look at these other divisions, like the lightweight division, the welterweight divisions, man, we got some fighters, bruh. We got some fighters. You know, if we look at like Terrence Crawford in the weight class, you got Boots in this, Terrence Crawford. You know, you still got to have love for Errol Spence. I mean, he only got one loss to probably the best fighter of this generation, Terrence Crawford. You know what I'm saying? But Errol Spence probably a dog almost anybody else you put in the ring with him. Fondor just won a very tough fight with Costazu. A lot of y'all know Costazu dad for the you know, the historical match with Zav Judah. Y'all remember the don't ever play with matches when Zav Judah got dropped, got up a little too fast and fell out again. It's funny, people know that joke by Cedric the Entertainer, but all of a sudden we believe Cedric the Entertainer ain't funny. It's weird on how people want to flip-flop these days, you know? Like all of a sudden how Kevin Hart ain't never been funny, yet in 2011 we was all around here saying, all right, all right, all right. But now all of a sudden Kevin Hart was never funny. Boy, people know they love to hate, dog. We love to hate and we love haters, but not on this channel. We're going to keep it real, but we're going to always show love. Back to what I was saying. Now, we look at Tank's division, and I'm just talking about my boy Tank Davis' division, who is the dog of that division. Without a question, the dog of that division. I don't care what my boy Jordan Haywood say. Y'all check out his channel, too, on YouTube. He always be talking about Devin Haney. Look, Devin Haney, the dude Shakira, that, you know what I'm saying, that do his thing. Ryan Garcia, Tifa Mo, what's the dude that beat Tifa Mo, the Australian brother? He nice too, Cambosa. You gotta have respect for Lomachenko. He only lost to Devin Haney in what, a bunch of fights. We know Lomachenko came in there and was a champion at 1-1 and held that belt for almost 20 fights. So you gotta have respect for him. All of them dudes the dog. And I'm gonna keep it real with y'all. I think skillfully, Devin Haney might be the most skilled boxer of their division. I think Devin Haney might be the most skilled boxer of their division. However, so is Shakur Stevenson. He can make an argument for that if he slide up into that weight class. He can make an argument for being the most skilled boxer in that division. You know what I'm saying? You can't sleep on the heart of Tifa Mo. You know he won it. You can't knock even Rolly. I know Rolly took a tough loss. He went up in there with a, they call that boy a pit bull. Definitely like a pit. You know what I'm saying? But shit, he more like a bull the way he was in that run, just in there head hunting. He didn't come there to play. That boy Isabel Cruz, he didn't come there to play. He said Rolly was talking that trash. He ain't trying to be his friend. He trying to hurt him. He want to punish him. You know what I'm saying? Because he could have took him out in that first round. He could have took him out in that first round, you know. But shout out to Rolly. He showed tremendous heart. And even after getting buckled a few times in the fight, Rolly still wanted to trade. So y'all can say what you want about Rolly, but I like him. You know what I'm saying? Rolly still showed he got a dog in him. He still wanted to trade. He ain't run that fight. He was trying to set up to throw one big. He wanted to lay dude out too. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Devin Haney and Ryan Garcia. Y'all getting it on. A lot of folks questioning the mental stability of Ryan Garcia. I don't know. I hope the kid's straight. But I think the best Ryan Garcia is not going to beat the best Devin Haney anyway. Like I said, Devin Haney makes the case for the most skilled boxer in the division. But my dog, Tank, this is why he's the best. Because Tank can also box. Tank also shows he has great skill. Maybe not on the level of Devin Haney, but he ain't that far under him. But the great equalizer. Tank got 2 bazookas in each hand. 1 in each hand. Tank running with 2 bazookas. And as the great Mike Tyson once said, everybody got a plan until they punched in the mouth. And we know what happens when Tank punch you in the mouth. Rolly tasted it. Garcia tasted it. And a bunch of other great fighters. And I'm only mentioning them because they dogs. And if he need to box, if Tank need to box, if he realizing, hey, I'm in there with an animal, I'm not going to lay him out. Some guys is just, they got it like that. He can show y'all he can dive up in the Mavinci. He can show y'all he can go a little Mayweather with it. You know what I'm saying? How he did my man Cruz, who I think Cruz win a few more fights, Tank. I think he deserves a rematch just because it's going to make both of y'all bags bigger. Not saying you need it, but that's going to be a great fight, dog, because I don't see nobody else in your division even have a chance with you. I don't see nobody else in that division having a chance with you. But if they leave you alone, oh, man, it's going to be on and popping, man. I see, you know, I'm not comparing this because I know y'all old heads going to chop my head off. But I haven't seen the lightweight division having this much talent since, I would say, Sugar Ray Leonard and them. Like how you had, like, 4 guys that can Hall of Fame it with Roberto Duran, Marvin Hagler, and, you know what I'm saying, Tommy the Hitman. That's when we got that division a little bit more stacked. That division a little bit more stacked, you know? And if we go up a little bit heavier, don't act like Jamal and Charlo ain't back. And I felt like Jamel Charlo, no disrespect to him, but I think I think they paid Jermell Charlo to go ahead on and take that dive with Canelo. I think, to me, not because I felt like Canelo's better than, not because I felt like Jermall Charlo would be able to beat Canelo. I don't think him going up in that weight class, he was going to be able to beat Canelo. Canelo is for sure a first ballot Hall of Famer. So make no mistake of that. So I don't think he's even more skilled than Canelo. I'm just saying that it looked like in that fight, he was just trying to survive. And that ain't Jermall, that's not Jermell Charlo's style. Jermell is a headhunter. He can box, but you know he want to come in there and hurt something. You know what I'm saying? But his brother, who I think is a slightly better boxer, he back in the game. He back in the game. Jermall Charlo is back, man, so we cannot sleep about him. He's still undefeated. And make no mistake, nobody took a belt off of him. So I like where it's going with boxing, man. I know the heavyweight division looking a little, it ain't looking as historic as we want it to be. I get that. That's because we don't really have an American champ. I know how we feel about it. I know how we feel about it. You know, let's be 100, America. The last time we had an American champ we really, really loved, he had a gold tooth and a gap tooth. And that's my man, Iron Man Mike Tyson. You know what I'm saying? We ain't never going to have nothing we going to love as much as him. So stop comparing these guys to him so we can start loving what we have, you know, anyway. That's all I got to say for y'all today, y'all. Tony Mack, well, it's always real, but it's always love, y'all. Peace.